All right, guys.
All right, guys, go ahead and raise your hands. Start with Mike.
Yeah, nice shirt. First off, how important was it for you the other night against Arizona to see how you can affect such a high level game in ways other than scoring?
Uh, it felt really good for me to be able to help my team without being, a focal point on the offense. Bringing some grit on the defensive end and some energy. And I think whenever I can bring that, I can help us a lot. So I think it's a big part for me to keep doing that.
Grant, then Reese.
I guess what's going through your head when you're sizing up an opponent? He's attacking the rim and you're going to go up for like one of those blocks you had against Arizona the other night. Kind of walk me through your process there of trying to block the shot, not trying to get the foul, all that stuff.
I don't think there's really a process. I think it's more like I just like the confrontation, If I see somebody going on, especially for dunks, I feel like dunks are kind of the easiest ones to block because you know exactly where the ball is going to go. And most people don't really think to shift. If they do, and you're on the poster really bad when, you win some, you lose some. But nah, if I see someone going up and I'm there, especially when I'm tuned into the game, then I'm for sure every time I'm just going to contest and try to pin it or make them change the shot, worst case scenario, make it harder.
Rob, then Reese.
Olivier, just how did the gears shift with conference play? I mean, you're going to play, 2 games a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Saturday. Does it start to become a grind? And do you talk to the younger guys about how you have to, really be locked in at this time of year?
Yeah, you have to lock in on another level. But honestly, I think we do a good job of just having a full year of, like, especially this year. Our whole year is just intense, and our pace has been pretty consistent this whole time. I think we've done a really good job in making non-conference play kind of almost similar to conference play, but it's going to pick up in speed a little bit. But really, I mean, if I were to whenever I talk to my young guys, I just tell them, man, enjoy it. Because, I mean, we're going to be playing 2 games a week. That's what we're here for. We're here for basketball. Especially right now, since we out of school too, really just living life, man, playing basketball and going home, relaxing, doing whatever we want to do. So I think a big message for me would be just to enjoy this time. It's going to go by pretty quick.
Olivier, kind of going off that, how important was this break for you to reset? And also, what did you do during this break?
I went over to Maryland to hang out with my dad and my little sister and my mom. My stepmom. Not much, just saw friends. Slept a lot. I slept a lot. I think it was a couple times I didn't get out of bed till like 3 or 4. So just relaxed. It was a nice little period of winding down, letting your legs just be for once. And yeah, I think it's really important for people to get home, see their people, reset, and then just have some time away from basketball. Basketball is fun, but you need your breaks, especially in a year like this.
Grant, then Mike.
How many times since you got to Tennessee do you think you've heard Rick Barnes tell you that you don't have to affect the game by scoring, that you can get lost on defense and all the stuff that we've heard him tell us a million times?
He's been trying to emphasize that for my game for a long time. A person he always likes to bring up for me is Eve, how Eve was always able to affect the game regardless of how he was doing on the offensive end. And he's saying that, especially now that I'm kind of stepping into the role and Eve's not here no more, that we need somebody to be a defensive presence. So he's been bringing that up, especially this year, a good amount. And I'm doing my best, you guys. I'm doing my best on that.
Yeah. In that pursuit, Olivier, how much does it help that you're just a really athletic person on the basketball court? Does that allow you to do some things defensively that maybe other players aren't quite as capable of doing?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that thanks to me being able to jump, I was able to get some blocks. I can get some blocks that other people might not. I'm kind of fast for my size. I think it helps a lot. I think I need to learn how to use it a little better. But yeah, it for sure helps a lot to be 6'8", moving how I'm moving.
All right, we got time for a few more if we've got them. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Olivier, what do you say to Brandon? Coach kind of talked about him having a rough couple of days of prep before Arizona. How do you kind of encourage him and help him bounce back? Because obviously he's a guy that you're going to count on throughout SEC play.
Well, I think you just have to kind of keep on him and then keep the standard up, because as the games go on, he's gonna see if he doesn't prepare properly, it's gonna be harder for him to play. So it's really not like a punishment; it's more to help him, because you don't want to go out there not ready. It's not fun. If you go out there and you're not ready, it's not fun. But I would just tell him to keep doing your thing, keep working. You know, your chances are gonna come. You're definitely needed on this team, especially in a year like this when you never know who's in, who's out, what's going on with the team. So I don't just stay locked in. And honestly, I think a good way to show younger guys how to do it is just to keep doing it myself. So I do my best to stay locked in. I do my best to lead by example. You know, I see seeds that I prepare seriously, and then I go in and I carry that over to games. He sees that that's what he needs to be doing too, and that's how we grow the culture.
All right, Olivier, thank you very much.
Appreciate you
Olivier.
guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Olivier.
guys.